It's kayfabe. Battlefield has arrived in XCOM. So, this is a commissioned work, so if you'd like to commission a mod, please see details in my Steam bio. And with that, we can get started. Okay, so here we have the Battlefield 4 US uniforms, and we'll start off with the engineer. And just a very quick note to that we'll get to in a bit. You have two different versions for every part that has a US flag on it, meaning that essentially we have the original US flag, and if you want to put a country flag on it, you can actually put your own country flag on it. This is just the engineer right now. This is the original from the game, Battlefield 4. Yeah, so just a look. There's real no tintable parts on here, but yeah, so just a look at the original. Very simple there. And now next, the engineer tint. Now you can see there's a flag on here, US flag, but that's actually from the game. So if you go to like character info, you'll see you'll be able to change out the flag or nationality here. So any flag. It's a little bent, but you know, if enough people request it, I may do an update there, but it generally gets the message through. But overall, you'll see that we have tints here. We have an orange and sort of a gray color scheme going on here. I can leave that in US. And let's just preview some armor patterns. Some very interesting kind of armor patterns. At least with the look, you know, you've got the primary on the outside, and really, you know, just looking at the reference images, we try to go with that. And the parts of the engineer, actually, we have the helmet and the hat. And just like we showed before, we had the original hat, or headgear, right? And then we have the tintable, so you can change the color of the hat as the primary, and the secondary would be the sort of earmuffs, or sort of mic system he has going on here. And the upper face prop would be his glasses. And you can actually put this on any of the other class types if you really want to. You know, you can look through and see, you know, what, you know, support might look like with classes. Not support, Recon, you know, the guys without the overwhelming sort of headgear on. Support and assault really have that going. But we can preview that with Recon in a little bit. So this is really it for engineer. We have both original and tint, and that's for each. So each one will have its original counterpart if you want nothing to affect sort of tint-wise. And here we have Recon. Now, generally, you'd probably put some sort of face paint on him. For simplicity's sake, I think one that looks good is Midnight Warrior here, although there's probably more camo face paints and all that. And then we have a lower face prop here, that sort of scarf, sort of hiding, you know, the lower part of his face. We have the original. Again, all original parts are non-tint, but there are also the tint parts, so tint A and tint B. And that's Recon. Now for support here. Interesting, did a lot of work with support. Quite an interesting look over here. Again, contains the original US flag, but if you want to switch it out as well, there are torso parts that switch it out for custom flags as well. But, you know, I think the original kind of looks best, but if you want to change it up, you can do that as well. Just a real nice look. So that's support. And even a look, you know, I think did we go Recon tint? And here's actually a tint Recon. I skipped over this one. But yeah, you'll see the armor pattern applied here. It's Tundra with the green and black kind of color scheme. Kind of looks like MGS3 Snake Eater, if you know what I mean. Only real ones will get that. But you know, it's got a, you know, you've got the bucket hat. I think I forgot to touch on that as well. Yeah, so you've got that sort of hat, you know, which actually has 3 tints as well. We'll look at it in a second. But just going through some armor patterns, just to look at it. Cycle through some different colors. All right, you see that? And the inner shirt and all that. So again, just the hat for the Recon. You'll find this in the helmet portion. This is where you'll find mostly all the headgear, right? So from engineer to recon, support, and assault, you have their headgear / helmets. Okay, you'll have the sort of original. So original is just the original camo with the black. Tint is a dual tone sort of thing, or a dual tint. So you have primary color and secondary color for the sort of what do you call this? Not a brim, but you know, the inner, that part of the design of the hat. And then tint B, it just has a black pattern, or just the black color here. And then the actual main part of the hat is colored primary, and then we have secondary over here on the side. Scarf will make this look a little bit more natural, but yeah. And support. Okay, and the support. You can see the different changed out flag here. And that flag is Russia. So I guess he's changing sides. He's serving both America and Russia at the same time. Maybe he's defected, I don't know. But okay, let's see. So we've got torso. And generally, okay, so you'll see torso. And really, this will just have, you know, just the nothing. It'll say nothing here. But if you want the U.S. flag, you can go on down to U.S. and it'll change it to U.S. flag right there from the original game, actually. And he has another one back here, and that would be support. Yeah, and so you'll see those flags change out, and the headgear as well. So even on the headgear, you go head. You say, I want to go to helmet. And then right about here, if you want US, you just go down to US, and there it is. Right? But we have a Russian US soldier. Okay, so, well, yeah, I guess we can cycle through some of the armor patterns really fast. Give it a different look here. Colors. Something dramatic, probably, yeah. Got orange, purple, darker yellow, darker colors here. Kind of looks like Kane from WWE. Yeah, these guys kind of look like a lot of people. Probably do a lot of mixing and matching. And yeah, actually, we can actually quickly go to Recon. If you want to do something like, you know, put on the engineer glasses, you can do that as well. So, you know, a lot of these parts are independent, right? Like the scarf, if you want to call it that, is independent. So if you want to put it on the engineer, you can do that. You can also put the glasses on Recon here. And then finally we have Assault. So this guy's pretty interesting. I like his look a lot. He's supporting, or he's got the original US. Let me just take that off. That's not marked. So here we have the original Assault. Completely original, the US flags. And then a lot of the previews you might have seen actually had some of the more interesting designs that you can do with camos. Kind of looks like a Metal Gear Solid 4 sort of soldier suit or uniform. Right. Cycling through colors. So it looks pretty cool, actually. kind of a spin-off, or it's different enough from the original game to be its own kind of thing. And then the inner color here. Yeah, cycling through some armor patterns. Yeah, we've checked that out. And anything on his head? No. We've got a different flag here. Yeah. So that's about it for each of these uniforms. And you know, if you want to commission a work, again, check my Steam bio for details. I hope you enjoyed this, and hope to see you soon. Peace.